What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. It's been 5 years since Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed outside of his Marathon clothing store, and the moment the news hit the internet, everybody began speculating. Everybody began investigating. Everybody came up with their own theories. Was it gang violence? Was it a rap rival? But the speculation ended pretty early after everybody in California said Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed after he called a fellow gang member a snitch, called him a rat, and told him he can't be seen on the block until he clarified his paperwork. And that's when the gang member came back and blasted Nipsey Hussle away. Now, we all took that as face value. Once that news was broken down to us, everybody from all across the world said, okay, we accept that. A famous rapper was taken out after he called a low-level gang member a snitch. And to be honest with you, that wasn't too far-fetched. Because you ever been around thugs and gang members, they are some of the most emotional ass men you can come across. Anything can mess up their day. You park too close to their car, they mad. You accidentally step on their shoe, they mad. You accidentally shoulder rub with them in the club, they mad. You try to holler at that girl on accident, they mad. So to hear that a gang member took out a famous rapper after being called out for snitching, everybody was like, we can see that happening. And everybody took it as face value, and the Nipsey Hussle murder case died down. Eric Holder was arrested, and everybody went silent up until a few months ago when this gang member named Loose Cannon went on No Jumper and said Big U was behind the murder of Nipsey Hussle. He said he got the evidence. He said he got the proof. Matter of fact, he claimed that Big U called him 30 minutes before Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed and said, you know they killed Nipsey, right? He said he picked up the phone and Nipsey answered. So he's saying Big U had to be guilty. Why you call him 30 minutes before it actually happened? Loose Cannon is saying Big U actually sent Eric Holder at Nipsey Hussle. Let me play you guys that No Jumper interview and we're gonna break it the hell down. Let's go.
And I'm on a phone, he FaceTime me. So he FaceTime me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, 6-0, I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. And I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got? Or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it.
Wait a minute. Let's stop it right there. Loose Cannon is claiming that Big U called him and said Nipsey Hussle has been shot and killed. So Loose Cannon claimed he called Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle picked up the phone. They had a brief conversation, but he didn't even bother to ask Nipsey Hussle, hey man, I heard you just got killed. You better be careful out here because there's a rumor going around that them hitters is coming to get you. Why you didn't tell Nipsey Hussle? Why you didn't warn him? Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. If I got a homeboy, somebody called me and say he just got hit up, and I call his phone and he picks up, the first thing I'm going to say to him, hey bro, I'm glad you're still alive because there's a rumor going around that saying you just got hit up. Move safe out here, my G. So my question to Loose Cannon, why you didn't warn Nipsey Hussle about the call you just got from Big U? That what makes this story seem suspect as hell. But let's continue.
That's what fucked me up because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I could have probably stopped it, or it had it.
Stop what? You mean that?
After I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like,
wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, called Nip. Nip answered the phone.
Yeah. And
you
we
like
were just talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
and
just
30 minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
So you think he hit you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early.
Now let me say this. Everybody been speaking on the relationship between Big U and Nipsey Hussle. Some people said it was a very turbulent relationship. They was off and on. They had beef. They had a couple of fights. Big U didn't really like Nipsey Hussle be involved in business with the music. So a lot of people saying Big U and Nipsey Hussle was on rocky roads. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't really trust Big U like that. I know everybody's saying he's a reformed gang member. He do good in the community. I'm not even buying that, because let's be honest about these reformed gang members. You can say I'm no longer a gang member, but that don't mean you still ain't got ties to the gang. See, one thing about the streets, one thing about the people you roll with, once you knee deep in the streets, you gonna forever have ties in them. You might say you're not gang banging no more. You might say you're a reformed gang member. You're on the right path. That don't mean your homies are. That don't mean your cousins, your nephews. That don't mean your uncles are. That's all I'm saying. So when I hear about the relationship between Big U and Nipsey Hussle, and every time I watch a Big U interview, he talking about, yeah, me and Nipsey Hussle was on good terms. I was in all his videos. We all know how the streets go. One minute you tight with somebody, and the next minute y'all off. One minute you saying you love them, the next minute you saying F them. We know how the streets go. So they ain't far-fetched that Big U and Nipsey Hussle had some type of beef. So what makes this whole thing interesting, that after 5 years, Nipsey Hussle's brother Blacc has finally did an interview speaking about the death of Nipsey Hussle, and he even revealed the reason why he think Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed. Take a listen to this interview with Big Boy. Let's go.
What was that day like for you, bro? And did you feel any premonitions before we lost Nip?
100%, man. I think, man, we just, it's my cousin's birthday, so the night, I want to say the night before, Nip took us to Wally's, Beverly Hills, me, Pops, and Adam, my cousin Adam, and just had a long talk with bro, you know, not to get into too much detail, but there was a lot of big politics getting into it with certain people. You know, Hussle had DJ Khaled in the hood. Not to be speaking too much on shit, but we came frontline like we always do. And you know, niggas gonna know we gonna crash out behind it. We not playing, ain't nobody saying nothing to Khaled, ain't nobody doing nothing to Khaled, and he's straight. And Hussle frontline that. And you know, we felt like certain people didn't like that.
Did you hear what Blacc Sam just said? He said a day before Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed, that he was actually at odds with his own hood. He brought DJ Khaled to the neighborhood to a video shoot, and some of the members of the hood was mad because they didn't get to extort DJ Khaled. Nipsey Hussle provided protection for him. Nipsey Hussle was like, hey, y'all ain't messing up my business. I'm bringing them here to shoot this video. I'm here to make money. This is a business. I'm not going to let y'all get in the way. And y'all know how the hood politics go. Some people cheer you on. Other people dislike what you do. See, let me tell you something about gangbanging. No matter how old you are, no matter how successful you is, once you have ties to a gang, it's still rules and regulations you gotta abide by. Yes, Nipsey Hussle is very successful. Yes, he's a millionaire. And it's a damn shame that he got low-level gang members trying to tell him what the hell to do. See, what Nipsey Hussle was trying to do is very rational. You did a video with a famous rapper. You got a song with DJ Khaled. Let's come to my neighborhood and shoot the video, put my neighborhood on the map and show my neighborhood some love. But everybody ain't gonna see your vision, and that's kind of what it seems like Blacc Sound is saying. Nipsey Hussle was doing business with DJ Khaled. The gang wanted to extort him, and Nipsey Hussle was providing protection, and that kind of rubbed people the wrong way. They kind of felt like Nipsey Hussle was getting too big for his britches. Who the hell he think he is? He think he running something because he's successful. He think he all that because he got that stove. He think he a shot caller. We got to put Nipsey Hussle in this place. So it kind of seemed like Blacc Sound is saying Nipsey Hussle murder was an inside job. But let's play this next clip of Blacc Sound explaining what exactly happened and how he think Eric Holder was actually sent to take out Nipsey Hussle and it was premeditated. Take a listen to this clip. Let's go.
Was it as random as what the public thought it was? Like, Nip seen somebody, Eric, and talked and...
I mean, you know, he already got convicted, so for me, without going into too many details, somebody come to the shop. They know we in the doorway. When Hussle pull up, we in the doorway. You gonna see me with a hoodie on, and I got a pistol on me. You gonna see one of the team members in the hoodie in the doorway with a pistol. That's protocol when Hussle pull up. So it's Sunday. It's busy in there. Why the niggas in there didn't follow the protocol? I wasn't there. Why they didn't follow it? Maybe they just fucking around helping the customer, doing some fucking customer service. This is what I'm thinking, trying to, you know, transition into some legitimate just selling clothes.
Let's stop it right there. If you pay attention to what Blacc Sam is saying, it kind of seems like he is holding everybody there accountable. He's asking the questions. Why wasn't nobody at the door? Why didn't y'all provide protection for Nipsey Hussle like y'all do when I'm there? What the hell happened? How could y'all leave my brother in the parking lot having a conversation and ain't nobody out there with the strap? And if I'm Blacc Sam, I'm asking the same questions. How did y'all let this happen? It's a protocol we go through when Nipsey Hussle pulls up. Somebody's at the door, somebody out there with the strap. Why wasn't any of that followed? So it kind of seems like Blacc Sam doesn't trust anybody. He's saying everybody set Nipsey Hussle up. He ain't trusting the soul, and I can't really blame him for that. But let's continue.
But nobody was in the doorway, and from my understanding, old boy walked up with no shirt on first to check the scene because he know what's going on in that parking lot, and had a conversation. Probably seen nobody was in the doorways. Checked Hussle had on shorts. Checked everybody else. Left. They say came back with a red shirt on. Tiptoed through the alley and went right and started shooting. So to me, that's premeditated. Number one, there's no red shirts in the hood. You can't buy no red shirt. No liquor store sell no red shirt. Number two, when a nigga come through the alley with a red shirt, that's the throw off, or the Bloods did it, or the Inglewood families did it, or the BPS. That's the throw.
Let's stop it right there. What Blacc Sam is saying actually makes sense, and I never thought about it until I heard him speak. He is saying it was an inside job. He was saying if you actually pay attention to what really happened, what the public believes doesn't really make sense. Because we was fed the story by everybody in California that Nipsey Hussle was taken out after he called Eric Holder a snitch. They had a brief argument. Eric Holder walked off, but Eric Holder was so mad. He was so enraged that he just couldn't let it slide, so he doubled back, threw on a red shirt, and went back to take Nipsey Hussle out. And not only did he take him out, he ran away and came back and stood over Nipsey Hussle and kicked him in the head. That's an overkill if you ask me. So Blacc Sam saying he's not buying that story. He believed Eric Holder initially approached Nipsey Hussle to scope out everything. He seen Nipsey Hussle wasn't strapped. He seen the people with Nipsey Hussle wasn't strapped. Nipsey Hussle had on some shorts. So he was like, yeah, this a lick. Let me go ahead and walk away. Let me go ahead and get situated. Throw in a red shirt. So all the witnesses can say it was a rival gang who did it. So I think Blacc Sam is on to something. I think what he's saying is making good sense. That's probably why he's been quiet for so long. It seemed like a dude that's ready to tell his truth. And damn, he's telling his truth. But let's continue.
Throw off, red shirt. So for me, he felt he was supposed to do a job, or somebody sent him or whatever, and he was nervous. He was supposed to hit that alley with that red shirt immediately, but he didn't do that. He came in and he wanted to check the scene. He wanted to make sure he wasn't getting into a shootout. And that's my thoughts on it. You understand? So, and can't nobody tell me nothing about that because it just don't make no sense. It's not random, you know.
Now, that's very interesting because Eric Holder, lawyer, argues that it was a crime of passion. His lawyer says that Nipsey Hussle questioned him about snitching, questioned him about being a rat, and Eric Holder was so emotional He was so withdrawn with emotion that he couldn't just take it, that he had to end Nipsey Hussle's life. But when you pay attention to how everything went down, Eric Holder fired at him. Nipsey Hussle fall. Eric Holder runs away. He returns, fires some more, runs away, returns, fires some more. It sounded like he wanted to make sure that Nipsey Hussle was done with. Somebody sent him there. Somebody put him on a mission, and his whole goal was to make sure he leave that parking lot and Nipsey Hussle was no longer breathing, and he got the job done. And I also pay attention to how fast everybody was saying, oh yeah, he took out Nipsey Hussle, because Nipsey Hussle called him a snitch. All these gang members started hopping on the internet telling what happened. What happened to the no snitching code? What happened to I don't know nothing, I don't see nothing? So it kind of seemed like everybody was protecting somebody. Everybody was just so willingly to run with the story that Eric Holder took out Nipsey Hussle because he got called a rat. But Blacc Sam is setting the issue straight. He said that ain't what happened. I'm going to tell you what I believe. I'm going to tell you what I know. And Blacc Sam's story is actually making sense. Now, I know some people are saying Big U has something to do with it. I know some people saying Big U is very sketchy. Whack 100 been pushing it. Loose Cannon has been pushing it. And there's been a lot more bloggers saying that Big U has something to do with taking out Nipsey Hussle. Now, my opinion, I don't really know. I gotta lay everybody on the table at this point. Yes, Eric Holder got arrested for it. Yes, Eric Holder got convicted. But I'm not so sure that Eric Holder acted alone. I'm not so sure that didn't nobody send Eric Holder to do that job, if you feel what I'm saying. So we gotta look at everybody. We gotta look at all the people who was mad at Nipsey Hussle for bringing DJ Khaled to the hood. We gotta take a closer look at Big U and Nipsey Hussle relationship. That's just something we gotta explore. If we want the truth about Nipsey Hussle murder, which I know a lot of people do, we gotta look at everybody, because I think it's deeper than what's on the surface. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. But I want to know how you guys feel about it. So leave a comment, share this video. I love you guys. Peace.